Samuelson stands at first base. That's the 4th hit of the night for YD. This will bring up Andrew Eister, left fielder from South Carolina. Eister today hitless. He's walked twice, was caught stealing once, also flew out to left field. McCloskey, the right-hander, works from the stretch, fires home. Fastball in the outside corner, 0-1. So no runs have been scored by either team since the top of the 5th. It's been a scoreless 3 frames up to this point. As McCloskey puts the glove right at the belt, now delivers the 0-1. Fastball just outside, or rather breaking ball just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Eister. For Andrew Eister, this was a guy that was as hot as anybody on Cape Cod the first 2 weeks of the summer. Average was above 500. Had 2 home runs to start his summer, but since then has cooled off mightily. McCloskey now the 1-1. Breaking ball drops right at the knees. Count moves to a ball, 2 strikes. So the Red Sox haven't scored since the 2nd. They didn't score any runs last night against Hyannis, as this is the final game of the regular season for both teams. Final game of the season as a whole for the Harbor Hawks. As McCloskey, the righty, fires the 1-2. Ground ball left side. This will get foul. It'll skip toward the YD bullpen. So the 8 playoff spots have been racked up in the Cape Cod League. Orleans, Chatham, YD, Harwich, the 4 that'll be representing the East Division, in that order as of now. Orleans and Chatham squaring off tonight and then tomorrow. That'll have some implications on East Division seeding. Meanwhile, in the West, Falmouth, Wareham, Cotuit, and Bourne, in that order, have clinched up spots for the 2019 playoffs. McCloskey, the righty, fires the 1-2. Misses just away. Borderline pitch from the right-hander. But Goodman just couldn't quite frame it up. That levels the count. So Eister will adjust his batting gloves just outside the box. Ian Fair holding on the runner at first. That's Samuelson. He led off the inning with a single back up the box. McCloskey lifts the leg, the 2-2. Called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. Down goes Eister, first out of the bottom of the 8th. And Angus McCloskey records his first punch out of the evening. This brings up Riley King, third baseman from Georgia. He was one of 4 YD All-Stars this summer, as he, Noah Campbell, Wyatt Young, and Austin Wells all took part in the Midsummer Classic out at Eldridge Park. McCloskey buries the glove over his face. Now it comes set in the stretch. First pitch, breaking ball, misses just low. 1 ball, no strikes. 9-3 the score. Hyannis out-hitting YD 9-4. Red Sox have also committed 2 errors today. As McCloskey, the right-hander, out of pace. Lifts the leg, comes home. Late swing and a miss from Riley King. That levels the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley King, the Georgia Bulldogs, had himself a really nice summer. He's hitting .323. He is a staple in Scott Pickler's lineup at third base, down the line at the hot corner. Slight wind blowing out toward left center. As McCloskey, the stretch in the 1-1. King checks his swing, but it's a called strike with the pitch anyway. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. For the Harbor Hawks, a team that has struggled offensively a lot of points in the season. Not tonight. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 4 runs in the 5th. Now the 1-2, misses high and away. That'll even things at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That 5th inning was capitalized on a Trevor Hauver grand slam. Sun Devil deposited his 2nd grand slam of the summer. It was his 3rd home run. McCloskey, the righty, ready, the 2-2. Right-handed King watches it down in the dirt, chested up by Goodman. That'll run the count full. Goodman's going to call time. He might need a sec. He's just going to try and reset himself as McCloskey gets a new baseball. So Gassman's going to come out to have a quick word with his catcher, Goodman.
Yeah, sometimes when the ball skips up to you like that, it was a breaking ball that McCloskey spiked in the dirt. And when it sneaks up on you like that as a catcher, sometimes it just catches you off guard and maybe knocks the wind out of you. And that's maybe what Gassman's trying to talk to Goodman about right now, is just where it got him and how he's feeling back there. Looks like he's going to try and shake it off, though, and stay in the ball game.
So Gassman looking over toward home plate umpire Rick Emerson. He just nods his head. Goodman shakes it off, and he's going to work his way back behind the plate. He wants to try and tough out the final 5 outs of the season. Can't blame him. McCloskey's going to work his way back to the mound. He's going to toss a couple of warm-up throws to Goodman just to make sure he's okay. It's 9-3 the score. Harbor Hawks with 9 hits. 3 home runs in the ballgame. 1 from Goodman, 1 from Trevor Hauver, 1 from Jared DeSantolo. And now the hitter Riley King for the YD Red Sox will dig his way back into the right side. McCloskey back up onto the mound. McCloskey, all Long Island second team out of high school. As the right-hander comes set, the 3-2. Ground ball chopped foul left side. So King will adjust the batting gloves. He'll work his way back to the right side of the box. Harbor Hawks had scored 160 runs as a team entering today's play. You can add 9 to that thus far. Right-hander McCloskey fires home the 3-2. Pop-up foul. This will get over the press box behind home plate and back toward the parking lot. So McCloskey's going to adjust the jersey a little bit, retuck it back in on his backside. Puts the right hand to the bill of his cap. Now works back to the mound. King 0 for 0 on the day. Came in as a pinch hitter and was hit by a pitch. Now the 3-2. Down low, ball 4. McCloskey buries a breaking ball in the dirt, and that'll issue a walk to Riley King. Tate Samuelson moves up to second base. Red Sox have 2 on.